How you doing, Scott? Welcome to the show from Round Lake, buddy. How's it going in Round Lake?
Hey, it's going good.
How can we help you, my friend? 312-642-5600. You listen to the Townstone Financial Show on AM 560 WIND. How can I be of service, my friend?
Well, I was thinking about a vacant lot out of state, and I just wanted to know what kind of financing was available.
And what's so special about this vacant lot out of state?
Well, me and the wife are thinking about retiring down there, and we were thinking about buying a lot now, and when we're ready to retire, building a house on it.
How much are the lots?
The lot is 42,210.
42,210. So you need about $100,000 to buy. You need about $90,000 to buy all four, right?
It's only one lot, $42,000.
Oh, I thought you said financing for a vacant lot. I'm sorry. So 42. I thought you wanted to buy four lots. My bad.
No, just one lot down there.
Okay, one lot, 42 G's. How much do you have on your home?
How much do I owe on the home?
Yep.
It's $116,000.
And what's your house worth?
Maybe
$300,000. What's the rate of the 116?
4.875.
30-year fixed loan?
Yes.
Okay, and how soon do you plan on dumping this house and moving down and building your house in the lot in the middle of nowhere?
6 to 7 years.
6 to 7 years. Okay, couple options here. Number one, ready? Okay, going to get a lot loan, very expensive, all right? Because, you're going to have to put down 20 to 25% down typically, and the rates are going to be about 7-8%. So that doesn't make any sense, and the costs are just exorbitant, all right?
Right. We're looking for not really putting a lot down and keeping the monthly payment as low as we can.
Well, you're a genius, and I agree with you 100%. So what you got to do is you're sitting on $280,000 worth of equity in your current home right now. Okay, we tap into that either by refinancing you or taking out a home equity line of credit or home equity loan, whichever's cheaper for you.
I do have a home equity line of credit right now, and we were thinking about using that to buy the lot.
Well, I think that's the best way to go.
They don't have any like. Do you think like an interest-only loan from another banker or something?
You're not going to get that on a lot loan. You're going to get a 3 to 5 year loan on a lot loan, and you could pay off, and that payment on, if you pull it out of your equity line of credit, is going to be about $150 a month. Well, there you go. There you go. I'm a genius. Clairvoyant. Call me Zarnek. I'll tell you what, we got to head in a break. Scott, can you hang on for a sec, bud?
Sure.
Real quick, the guy that we were talking to at the lot loan, the point I was going to make, I guess he hung up or he had to go, whatever. The payment on the lot loan is going to be higher. The costs are going to be higher if you get a lot loan. If you get a home equity line of credit or home equity loan against your home, it'll be cheaper. What the gentleman should do is, instead of paying $115 interest only, he should probably throw $500 to $600 to $700.
I have it.
Hey, Paul, you got to wait a minute. 5 to 6. Let's put Paul back on hold. I guess he didn't realize that when I said hang tight, don't talk yet, not to talk. All right, so I'll pick him up in a sec. What that guy should be doing is throwing like $500, $600, $700 at it a month while the rates are low. Eat up the principal. So when he goes to move, he basically owns the lot free and clear, and then he could do other things. That is the way to do it. Lot loans are expensive. The rates are typically higher. The closing costs are higher, and the interest rates are higher. If he's got a line of credit against his home, pull out the line of credit, pay it for cash, pay himself back. That's how you. Sheila from Palos Hills, welcome to the Townstone Financial Show. 642-5600. How can we help you, Sheila?
My daughter owns a condo in Chicago.
Okay.
She paid PMI insurance.
Yep.
And would like to get rid of it. And when she called Chase Bank, they told her that she would have to refinance in order to get rid of the PMI. Is that true?
Another great bit of advice from the fine people at Chase Manhattan Bank. How much is her home worth now?
It's worth about $175,000.
What is her mortgage balance?
142. So she needs to bring it up a little bit, but she might put in the extra money to bring it up just to get rid of the PMI.
All right, so she's at 81.1%.
Yes.
Okay, so what she needs to do, again, the people that answer the phones at these banks, here's a perfect example of what I was just talking about, Mike, a perfect example. The people at these banks don't know what they're doing. So what these people at the bank should have told Sheila's kid was, tell you what, Sheila's daughter, here's the deal, sweetheart. You need to bring in maybe another $3,000 in order to get it down. We'll order the appraisal. If your place appraises for more, we'll drop the PMI. That's what should have been done. You understand?
The bank can do it without a new mortgage,
no.
Simply a new appraisal and a little extra cash.
Two things. The bank has to do it when the loan to value in their system from when the loan was set up hits 78%. It has to automatically go away. Okay?
Okay.
It automatically has to go away from when it was originally set up to when it hits 78%. Or when the bank does a new appraisal and the loan to value is at 80% or less.
Okay.
Okay, so go back to the fine people at Chase Manhattan Bank. Jamie Dimon, who took a big pay cut, Mike, $37 million down to about $17 million. Okay, I think he's hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, so, he has to keep people in these loans like Sheila's daughter a little longer to make his salary back next year.
He's only going to be able to buy one Cessna instead of two this year.
Probably he's probably going to do the step up, probably the King Jet, not the Cessna. He could probably still step up there. But Sheila, you come to me, I tell you what to do. Number one, you call up the people at Chase and you tell them, if you do an appraisal and it comes in at 175, my daughter wants to pay it down to X to drop it. Will that happen? Okay, and find out who you talk to, what extension they're at, and when they tell you no, I'll give you the name and number of somebody at the Attorney General's office that you could call to file a complaint.
Thank you very, very much.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, Sheila. First-time listener, Sheila?
Yes.
All right, you like the show?
I love it.
All right, well, that's good. Scream that you love the Townstone Financial Show, Sheila. Scream it.
Thank you very much.
All right, Judy, you still there? All right, so here's the deal. What you're asking me is a legal question, all right, and I'm going to refer you to Bob Lattice, my attorney. Okay. His name is Robert Lattice. I'll give Bob a free plug here. He's at 312.
Okay.
Ready? 850.
850.
2622.
2622.
All right, ask him that question because I don't want to give you any legal advice, like if you kill your husband and what happens to the.
No.
Not you, but.
I wanted to know, if the bank would give me a hard time, if something, God forbid, would happen to him,
right.
Would I be able to take over the,
right.
With
accidentally on purpose? No, I understand. The point I'm trying to make is that non-legal advice, friend to friend, I would think that after you kill your husband, if you just keep sending in the mortgage payment, nobody would know the difference and nobody would know your husband's dead.
But, see, the mortgage is through where he works, the bank. So if I had a big funeral, they would know that he's not.
Well, that's why you got to take a cruise and then kick him overboard and make him go away. Somalia, it seems like a popular place right now. Put him on a ship and send him out there.
Another question, too.
Sure.
Like now, the way we did it, his name is on the loan now, interest only, but I'm on the title.
Right. You will stay on the title, and you will go to closing because it is a homestead right state, the fine state of Illinois, which means that you will stay on title, and you will have legal ownership of the house, but you won't be on the mortgage. Okay. You'll have to sign a couple of documents at the closing. Okay, like a mortgage and a note and the good faith that.
What they told me though when we did that when we bought this condo, they said that I had to sign even though I'm on the title and not on the loan.
Right.
And they said that if something would happen to him, that I'd still have to pay. I'd be liable.
Like the brakes failing on his car.
No.
It's just coming up.
Exactly.
I got to give Mike Kittle credit for that. In case he sees you underneath the car changing the oil for the first time in 40 years. They told you what?
No, they told me that I'd be liable.
Well, yeah. Well, because you're on title.
Well, if I'm not on the loan, then why?
Well, if you're not on the loan, do you still want to live in the house again? I don't want to give you legal advice, and this is kind of like gray area. And all I can tell you is that if it's a bank, and that bank is getting a check, I think everything will be okay.
Another question.
Sure, Judy. We got an hour and a half.
Another question, too, I had is if I wasn't on the loan and, say, later on I decided to buy a retirement home, like now.
Right.
And,
with no income and no job and 680 credit scores?
Well, I might have a down payment or I might win the lottery.
Right, okay.
Or a partial, and still want to, do a loan on it.
Right, life insurance.
And put 20%, down in that. Would I be eligible to get that $8,000 first-time homeowner?
Yes.
Even though
no.
I'm not on the condo?
No, because your spouse owns a home. It goes to the spouse.
Now, what if the spouse bit the dust?
If the spouse bit the dust and he's dead for at least 3 years and this program is around in 3 years from now, then, yeah, probably you could, that's a legal question.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully we will be in a much better position in the next 3 years where we won't have to be paying people $8,000 to reward them to buy homes.
That's a nice deal.
Yeah.
Really, people are fortunate to get that.
Sure, Judy. So where are we going for dinner tonight, Judy? I'm going to the Blackhawks game. I got some time before the game.
Blackhawks?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right, well, I'll dump the guy I was going to go with, and you're in, all right?
Okay.
Go a little Maggiano's. We'll have some pasta.
Sounds good.
All right, bring it on. All right, well, you're killing your husband. He won't know
I got the time.
I'm sure you do. And you'll have the money in about 6 months when the insurance comes. All right, Judy, well, thanks for calling the show.
Okay, there.
All right, there you go. Marital advice from David Hochberg on how to kill your husband.